Have you ever dreamed of sipping coffee in a hidden Parisian cafe, basking on a quiet beach in Thailand, or hiking up a mountain in Peru, all by yourself? Sounds like the plot of a movie, right? But guess what? This could be your life. Traveling solo doesn't have to be a daunting, lonely adventure. It can be the most liberating, eye-opening experience you'll ever have. So if you've been waiting for the perfect moment to explore the world on your own, here's your sign. Let's talk about where to go, how to stay safe, and, most importantly, how to have the time of your life doing it. 1. Why solo travel is amazing and secretly the best thing ever. Traveling solo is a power move. You're not just on a vacation. You're embarking on a full-on self-discovery mission. Whether you realize it or not, solo travel teaches you life lessons you wouldn't get anywhere else. Think about it. No compromise, no schedules to follow except your own, and, best of all, no listening to that one friend who always wants to skip breakfast. You also become your best company. When you're traveling solo, you can spend an entire day lounging on a beach or visiting a museum without anyone pulling you in another direction. It's your trip, and every decision you make is yours. That's empowerment. And did you know studies show that solo travelers are often approached more by locals and fellow travelers? You won't be invisible, you'll be more approachable. Turns out, being alone makes you look adventurous and interesting. Plus, let's not forget one of the best perks: no judgment. Want to eat gelato for breakfast, lunch, and dinner in Italy? Do it. Fancy taking 100 selfies at Machu Picchu to get the right angle? Go for it. Solo travel means you're living for you and no one else. 2. The big fears and why they're actually not that scary. Okay, let's get real for a second. We all know the idea of solo travel isn't completely carefree. There are fears, but here's the thing: most of these fears are way bigger in your mind than they are in reality. So let's debunk them. Fear number 1. But is it safe? One of the biggest concerns about traveling solo, especially for women, is safety. And while there are definitely places you might want to avoid, many countries are not just safe, but super welcoming to solo travelers. For example, Japan is one of the safest countries in the world for solo travelers, and in places like Iceland, crime is practically a myth. The key: be smart, stay aware of your surroundings, don't flash valuables, and, this one's for the rebels, follow the laws. Oh, and here's an underrated tip: befriend locals who look like grandmothers. Grandmas are fountains of wisdom. They know the safe spots, and let's face it, nobody messes with a grandma. Fear number 2. What if I get lost? Well, spoiler alert, you will get lost, at least once. But here's the good news: getting lost is one of the best parts of traveling solo. Some of the best memories come from wandering into the unexpected. A tiny bookshop in Portugal, a hidden temple in Kyoto, or a little side street in Istanbul that leads to the best baklava you'll ever taste. And with modern technology, getting seriously lost is harder than ever. Apps like Google Maps, download offline maps, City Mapper, and even good old-fashioned paper maps will get you back on track. Plus, here's a wild idea: ask for directions. Locals love to help, and you might make a new friend in the process. Fear number 3. Won't I get lonely? Loneliness. The one fear that everyone has but nobody talks about. Yes, traveling alone can feel, well, lonely, especially during those quieter moments. But guess what? You're never really alone. Hostels are filled with other solo travelers ready to mingle. Airbnb experiences or meetup groups can introduce you to locals, and those awkward solo dinners. They're the perfect chance to people watch or journal your thoughts. Besides, let's not pretend you won't secretly love being able to hog all the room on your bed or take all the hot water during a shower. The truth is, solo travel doesn't eliminate connections, it invites new ones. You'll meet more people along the way than you probably ever would traveling in a group. And when you need a break from people, well, that's the beauty of solo travel. You get to choose when to be social and when to enjoy the quiet. Destinations you need to consider for your first solo adventure. Not every country is solo traveler friendly, but many are. Here are some destinations where you can feel safe, welcomed, and have an unforgettable solo journey. 1. Japan. We already mentioned how safe Japan is. But did you know that the country is a solo traveler's dream? Everything from their efficient transport system to their love of personal space makes Japan an ideal place to explore on your own. Plus, there's no awkwardness in eating alone. Some ramen shops even have single-person booths so you can slurp in peace. 2. New Zealand. Whether you're a fan of outdoor adventure or just want to pretend you're in the Lord of the Rings, New Zealand is a paradise. With jaw-dropping landscapes and friendly locals, known for their no-worries attitude, this country offers a safe and thrilling experience for any solo traveler. And let's face it, who wouldn't want to see a hobbit hole in real life? 3. Portugal. Beautiful, affordable, and filled with history, Portugal is one of the best places for solo travelers in Europe. Whether you're walking the cobblestone streets of Lisbon or soaking up the sun on the beaches of the Algarve, it's hard to feel lonely in a country this warm, both in weather and people. 4. Thailand. This Southeast Asian gem has long been a favorite for solo travelers, and for good reason. Thailand offers everything from peaceful temples to bustling markets, pristine beaches to vibrant nightlife. Plus, there's a well-established backpacker trail, so you're guaranteed to meet other travelers along the way. And don't even get me started on the food. Pad Thai and mango sticky rice are worth the trip alone. 5. Iceland. If you're looking for somewhere off the beaten path, Iceland's otherworldly landscapes will leave you speechless. Whether you're chasing waterfalls, exploring lava fields, or relaxing in hot springs, Iceland feels like a safe haven for solo adventurers. Plus, where else can you say you've bathed in a volcanic hot spring under the northern lights? How to stay safe and have fun. The ultimate solo travel hacks. We've covered why solo travel is amazing, but now it's time for some next-level tips to make sure your trip is not just safe, but memorable. 1. Travel insurance isn't just for hypochondriacs. You might feel invincible now, but trust me, when your flight gets delayed or you suddenly feel under the weather in a foreign country, you'll be glad you invested in travel insurance. It covers everything from medical emergencies to lost luggage. And if nothing else, it'll give you peace of mind when you decide to try that sketchy-looking street food in Bangkok. 2. Learn basic phrases in the local language. Even a few words like hello, please, and thank you go a long way in showing respect to the locals. But let's be real, the phrase you'll need the most is probably, "Where is the bathroom?" Download a language app like Duolingo or Google Translate, and you'll avoid some awkward and urgent situations. 3. Make friends with technology. Yes, your phone is your best friend when you're traveling solo. From navigation apps to translation tools to apps like XE-Currency, so you don't accidentally spend $50 on a single croissant. Your phone will help you travel smarter and safer. Just don't forget to carry a portable charger. The art of blending in nothing screams tourist louder than a person with a huge map and a confused expression. Try to blend in by dressing appropriately for the culture you're visiting and avoiding overtly flashy accessories or expensive-looking gear. Besides, it's easier to haggle at a local market when you don't look like a walking ATM. 5. Packing essentials for the solo traveler. When you're traveling solo, packing smart is key. Here's what you really need: comfortable walking shoes. You're going to be exploring a lot, and nothing ruins a day faster than sore feet. Portable charger. You'll be relying on your phone for pretty much everything, so don't let it die on you when you need it most. Reusable water bottle. Not only is it eco-friendly, but staying hydrated is vital, especially if you're traveling to warmer climates. Bonus points if it's collapsible. Small first aid kit. Band-aids, ibuprofen, and any personal meds you might need. You never know when a blister or headache will strike. A really good book. For those quiet nights alone or long train rides, a book is your best friend. And who knows, it might just spark an interesting conversation with a fellow traveler. 6. Embrace the unexpected, because that's where the magic happens. Here's the best part about solo travel: the unexpected moments. Don't be too rigid with your plans. Yes, it's great to have a schedule, but leave room for spontaneity. Say yes to that local's invitation to a hidden beach, take a detour through a lesser-known alley, or spend an extra day in a place you fall in love with. These unplanned moments often turn into the best stories, and while you're at it, Document your journey. Whether it's through a blog, Instagram, or just a personal journal, keeping track of your adventures will help you relive the experience again and again. And maybe even inspire someone else to embark on their own solo journey. The joy of solo travel. Time to pack your bags. At the end of the day, solo travel is all about embracing your independence, pushing your limits, and discovering the world and yourself in ways you never thought possible. Sure, there are challenges, but those are the moments that make the journey worth it. You'll return home with incredible stories, new skills, and the realization that, hey, you're more capable than you ever imagined. So go on, the world is waiting for you. Take that first step and let the adventure begin. Thanks for watching. If this guide helped you or made you laugh, hit that like button and subscribe for more solo travel tips, tricks, and adventures. Safe travels.